Yo, 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 you already know what it do. Welcome back to the Broken Mute Button Network. As always, you are now tuned into Rumble Ready Podcast. Kiki, what's happening, man?
Yo, man, yo, what a shocker, man. You called it though. Much respect to you. You called it. I give you that. You damn sure called it, man. I
Man, I've
mean,
been trying
you
to
hit
tell
it.
y'all I'm not a casual, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Now you ain't always right, motherfucker, but you was right this time. Let me hear. Yo, I was just surprised, man. Why they robbed that boy like that, man? Why they
You know
robbed him,
what?
man?
I actually haven't even heard from my brother yet. I need to text my brother and see what
Oh
he thought.
man,
But
another dent in boxing.
yeah, I mean,
Damn.
Tank told him in the 12th round that they wasn't gonna let him get
He
it.
damn sure, yo, Lamont damn sure said that shit. He said that. He's like, yo, when we was talking during the 12th round, he was telling him, like, yo, you ain't gonna get it. He said, why not? He said, they're not gonna give it to you. Tank knew what
Yeah,
was up, you know what I'm saying? And then the
and
whole thing,
Tank.
once your glove hit that canvas, bro, that is a knockdown, okay? Let's on the
So let's
record.
address that. Let's address that. Tank Davis, he took a voluntary knee, and the ref was acting more confused than actually doing his fucking job at that point and doing the count. Which, if you take a voluntary knee, it's still an 8 count.
It's a
You know what I
knockdown.
mean?
And then you
It's
and
a
if you take
knockdown.
that and if the knockdown was actually counted and the fight was a draw without the knockdown being counted, there goes your winner. That tells you Roach won. He won
Yeah,
by 2 points. He
yeah,
won by 2 points. Okay,
yeah,
if
yeah.
it was a draw without counting the knockdown, if you count the knockdown, that man won. They robbed that man. That was a knockdown. It's no different from when Zab knocked Floyd down. I mean, technically, when Zab caught Floyd with that left hook and Floyd glove touched that
Touch
was
the
a
floor.
knockdown. They didn't
Yeah.
call it. They didn't call it,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. They robbed Roach, man, and Roach he stood his ground. He looked good in that fight. He really looked good in that fight, man. I'm a new fan of Roach. I never knew who he was until he fought Tank, but I'm doing more homework on him now. I would love to see him get in the ring and get his bag and finally get the recognition that he deserves.
Yeah, for
Shakur's ready
sure.
to fight him. Shakur's
Mm-hmm.
ready to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Keyshawn is probably, Keyshawn's willing to fight anybody, you ask me. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? But he could
Mm-hmm.
finally get his name, put his name in there with those top fighters, type elite fighters at 135. I don't even know if I can call them elite fighters because we don't
Yeah.
fucking know. We
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know. They're just good fighters. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're
If you
not
want to
elite
get
until they
technical,
fight each other.
and look, and you saw what happened. Like Lamont Roach, if you're gonna call Tank Davis an elite fighter, you got to call Lamont Roach an elite
Right.
fighter. And now
Right.
after that fight, you saw what happens when Tank Davis actually gets in there with an elite fighter.
Right. He gets exposed.
Because none
He
of these
gets
other
exposed.
fighters. So if some of y'all, if y'all recall, the whole episode was me going back and forth with Kiki and Jay about the whole how Tank be smoke screening, how these guys saying that Tank can knock out any 135-pounder. Now, with that being said, we all know this shit is not true.
Smoke
He
and
did not.
mirrors. I mean, they promoted the shit out of Tank as this
Yeah,
knockout artist. They did what they were supposed to do. I was surprised how well Lamont even took his shots.
I even
He
said,
took his shots
yeah.
well.
I've been telling y'all for a minute that Tank days was numbered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the whole he's knocked out a lot of people, but some of them shits kind of seemed like he was just getting bit down on his mouthpiece and threw the punch. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Hey,
like the whole he couldn't like Lamont Roach didn't give him the opportunity to really collect any type of data, anything like that on him. You're not gonna tell me that you had beeswax and Dax in your face the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? Because
bro, correct me if I'm wrong. When
mm-hmm,
watching the footage, when he ran to the corner, right?
mm-hmm,
Calvin Ford wiped his head. He didn't even wipe the nigga eyes. He didn't take the towel and go like
yeah,
that. He
I
didn't
don't
get nothing
recall
out his
seeing that
eyes.
either.
He
I could
went.
be
He
wrong,
just
but I
wiped the
don't
top of his
recall
head.
seeing him wiping his
Right.
eyes either.
I mean, we have to. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Let me. I didn't see it. He just wiped the top of his head. Then he just. I'm saying, come on,
Mm-hmm.
that shit crazy.
Yeah, that shit was definitely crazy. So yeah, man. Um,
Much respect to Roach. And then you had Rayo versus Antoine. Russell Jr. Man, I
yeah,
was
we ain't, I'm not
surprised.
even hold on, I'm not even done with the whole Tank situation. We're not
Okay.
even done about with Tank. So like and then after the shit they asked in the press conference if he's gonna give him a rematch. He's like, yeah, one day I'll give him a rematch, but that's not gonna be the next fight. So it's
Yes or
like
no question. It's a yes or no
Yeah,
question.
a
Why
yes or
wouldn't you
no
want to run it
question.
right back? Okay, you didn't run it right back when you had a close fight with a pit bull. Now you
Yeah,
want to run it right back when you have a controversy, a draw.
yeah,
What? What kind
yeah.
of fighter
That's a
are
fact.
you? What kind
Yeah,
of fighter are you? You
yeah,
don't have that much confidence in yourself to run it back because when they asked him
yeah,
about Pitbull, what did he say? Hell no. He
yeah,
said hell no. He's not running it back with Pitbull.
yeah.
Come
What
on,
up,
man.
Proof?
You got to run that back.
I'm chilling, baby. Hold on, let me just get myself activated real quick. Let me
All
set
right,
my,
welcome
All
to
my
the
right.
joint up. I'm
podcast,
listening to
man.
Keek. I'm listening to Keek. Yeah. Keep going in. Keep. I'm listening to him.
You
Yo,
already know. I told you
it's
this nigga was
crazy,
gonna
man.
go off.
That's crazy, man. Tank, he a sucker for that. You don't even want to run back controversy wins or draws. Like, what kind of champion are you? Like, where's your
Yeah,
confidence at, man? If you're that guy, you gonna run it back with no problem. You don't
yeah.
want
Like
to
the
That's a
greats
fact.
do. I'm
you
sorry,
know
Keek, but like the greats do.
right. Floyd said,
Hmm.
"Yo, y'all think it's a draw? Y'all think it's a close fight? Nah, we gonna run that shit back, and I'm gonna win
Yeah,
convincingly the second time.
yeah.
Same
Convincingly.
thing, same
Come
thing.
on,
And I'm sorry because I just got in. I'm just piggybacking, so I want you to keep going. But like when people like for me, greatness. Like I'm sorry, we always keep bringing up Floyd, and we always want to compare. But that's what
great example. He
I
a good
feel like.
fighter.
That's what these guys I feel like are comparing themselves to. Also, Sugar Ray Leonard. Like when that Roberto Duran shit was a little shaky, he said, "Okay, nah, hold on." I'm coming back and I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm sorry you not in shape, nigga, but we could do it again the third time since you said you not in shape. I'm gonna fuck you up
Yeah.
the
Right,
third time. Like, you know what I'm
right.
Hmm.
saying? So it's like, yeah, it's one of those things, B, where it's here, B.
It's about heart. It's about heart. Like even when you bring up Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, he fought Roberto Duran's fight the first fight. Second
Yeah.
fight, he went in there and fought his fight. Start
Mm-hmm.
dancing on the motherfucker. Man, I ain't got time for this shit. No mas, man. Fuck
Fuck
that
them
shit.
up.
No mas. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
them up.
But even when
You're right.
Floyd fought Castillo, a lot of people believe Castillo beat Floyd the first fight.
The
What he
first
do?
time.
He ran it
Yeah.
right back. Everybody see him fight Madonna that first fight. Everybody like, oh shit. What he do? He ran it right back. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what champions do. That's what
Hmm.
champions do. You run it back. Even the trilogies with Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward. The
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
fight was, oh shit, that's crazy. They ran it
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
back. Then they
Hmm.
ran it right
I
back a
mean,
third time. Come
all of
Hmm.
on.
them. If you even if you want to go to
The
the
greats
Tarver
always
shit,
run it back.
to where
The greats always
even
run
if
it
you
back.
want to go to Tarver, Jones didn't have to run Tarver back that
He
fight,
didn't. He didn't. And he ran it back. He
and he
got
ran it
knocked out
back.
the
Hmm.
second
He
fight.
got knocked
But he
out,
had the heart,
but
he
he
had
didn't
the
have
balls to run it
to
back.
do it,
He
and he
didn't
didn't have
have
to.
to. He
He did
did
not
not
have
have to.
to,
He could have took that win and ran like a
and kept
sucker,
going.
which Tank is
Yeah,
doing. Which Tank is doing right now. He's a fucking
yeah,
sucker.
So
But
take
yeah.
me to so before you, because I know you ready, you gonna go crazy, Kiki. So with that being said, do you feel like we getting this another with Lamont Roach and Javante Davis? Since we know he
no.
feel like he hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Like he felt they fought twice in the amateurs. They Tank won those two, and also one of the fights. Lamont Roach felt that he won one of those fights. He swears he won one of those fights and got robbed. We see this happening. Do you feel this is another one of those Pacquiao Marquez kind of shits? Eventually he'll get
Mm,
to that rematch, and then that fourth fight or whatever how many it takes, he's gonna get that knockout because he's gonna get screwed every other fight.
Well,
he's not.
go ahead,
I'm
bro.
sorry. No. I'm sorry. That was you. I'm a fall back.
Oh,
My bad.
all right. Unfortunately, I don't think. I think what I see from Lamont Roach, like he has Tank's number, and I don't see him as a cheat. Marquez said, "Fuck them 3 fights." Okay, y'all want to keep fucking me over? Let me hire this motherfucking Angel Heredia, who's known for PEDs. Right? Came in that fourth fight, put Pacquiao on his ass for the first time ever out of all fights, dropped him, put him on his ass. Pacquiao ain't know what the fuck happened. Okay, and then he came back and knocked Pacquiao ass out. He sealed the fucking deal. Okay? He said, fuck that.
This nigga,
He
man.
got tired of the judges robbing him. He went and got him a PD nigga. You know what I'm saying?
This
And
nigga.
knocked Pacquiao ass out cold, nigga. The nigga was asleep. Okay? I don't see that from Roach. I feel like Tank is not gonna give him another opportunity. I don't see that. I mean, with that fight, just the fight is a bad look for Tank. He exposed him. You know what I'm saying? What y'all niggas laughing about?
Cause you stupid as fuck, bro.
No, I love it. No, I love it. I
Look.
love it. I love
I
it.
did go all the way left, but I came in right. I brought it
No,
right
no,
back.
you
You know
right back. You right back. No,
what
I love it. I love it. You right
I'm
back.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I believe, this fight did this fight was more helpful to Roach than it did Tank. It put Tank in a fucked up place, and
Does
it
the
put
stock drop?
it put it, yeah, I believe so, and it put Roach right up there with the Shakors and the TOs and all that. Even though
So,
it was a draw, but
Did you just say
every
T.O.?
so my
I
thing
like
is,
T.O. I like T.O. I like
my
Man,
T.O.
thing
don't
is,
man, don't
my
ever
thing
say
is,
T.O., bro.
my thing is, I think, personally, like just to piggyback off of that, I don't think Tank stock drops tremendously. What I think it does is it put Roach up in there to where it's like, nah, nigga, you gotta beat him or somebody. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like because he didn't necessarily lose, but we all know he lost. He didn't lose in the sense of like you got to go out there and beat the champion. Like, it can't be up in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we all knew he went out there and fought, nigga. Like that nigga. Like it was Tank ain't beat him.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. And then it
Tank
was
ain't beat him.
controversial. How you not gonna call a knockdown? That was a knockdown, bro. Your glove touched the canvas, bro. No matter
His
how you
knee
put it.
touched the canvas. It ain't
His
even not
knee,
even the glove,
yeah,
his knee.
His
his
He
glove
knee,
took
was
a
on his,
man.
fucking knee.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He
yeah.
touched the canvas.
So,
It's a knockdown. Okay,
so
again,
my,
like before you
yeah.
got.
Now go ahead, no, go ahead, finish.
No, I was saying like before you came on, I was telling Kenny like, yo, bro, like, they scored the fight a draw, and that wasn't even counting the knockdown. If you count the knockdown, he won by 2 points.
He won.
Mm-hmm.
He won by 2 points. It's evident.
Yeah.
The whole world see that. You can't mask that. You got
Yeah.
fighters like Shakur and even other fighters, coming on Twitter, like even Bud. Yo, Roach won that. What the
Yeah.
fuck is
Uh,
going on?
they,
And we all
they,
watched it.
they
We all
said
watched it.
they said about 75% of people got uh Lamont Roach winning the fight. Even Ryan Garcia came
So he
out,
got his respect.
Haney, all
He
of
got
them.
his
Yeah.
respect.
But you
He
know what
got
it
his
Yeah.
is
respect.
too.
It's
But you
about
know what it is
respect.
too. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
like with that loss didn't mean nothing for him because now he
Well, the
put
draw,
himself right up.
well,
It was a
Oh, excuse
draw. It
me. It
wasn't even
wasn't
a
a draw.
loss. Yeah.
Excuse me. It
it's
wasn't.
kind of
Yeah,
like,
exactly. He didn't even get a loss. Like you know what I'm saying. It was a
Mm-hmm.
draw. So with that draw, technically, like he up. Like for him, that was a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he don't
the
got an
draw
L
was
on
a
him
win.
stock.
The draw was a win.
The draw
Might as
was a
well in
win
his
for him.
favor. And look, it was a loss for Tank, but a win for him, if you
A
know what I
win for
mean.
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
So
because
so
yeah,
so
It
so a
shows you where
retro
he belongs. He belongs in the ring.
he belongs
And
up
this
exactly.
there
guy
now.
So
say the face of boxing,
Yeah.
the face of boxing,
yeah.
Tank,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tank.
So in retrospect, so it's like if you mention Tank and Shakur, all these niggas as elite fighters, Lamont Roach name has to be mentioned with them
Right.
as well.
His
You know
name
what
is
I'm saying?
attached to Tank. Because when you mention
Yeah.
It's a,
Tank being elite, but
it's
hold on, wait a minute.
attached.
The first thing
Thank
you say
you.
is like, hold on, wait a minute. He ain't beat Roach. As
It
soon as you mention
is.
Tank name, he's elite. What? No, he need to go get
Es-
some get back. They robbed him.
especially if he don't give it to him and Roach keeps winning.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
especially if that's the case, then like it's like, bro, I don't want to hear none of that talk you talking. You go fight Roach again.
He
And
has
that
to. I
nigga
don't. I don't
and
want
t-
to hear the Twitter fingers. None of that.
and
Because to be
Tank and
honest,
Tank and Tank, your O is technically gone now. It's gone. You have a draw on your column now. Your
yeah,
O is
it's a
gone.
draw. It's not a loss. It's a draw. But
And you
yeah,
tell a man in the
It
12th round
still
while they
count.
talking is they're not gonna give it to you. This is what Tank is telling Roach. They're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna give it to you.
so
Tank
to
is
me,
saying why not? Tank it. I mean, Roach is saying why not? Roach is confident. He feel like he got this shit in the bag. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I don't think
Yeah.
Tank really fought somebody that was as confident as Roach. You know, when you fight somebody one time, you fight them twice, you feel like you know them, you know their
Yeah.
style. So Tank, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Roach came in there with a different kind of confidence. Like, yo, nigga, I know you. He was catching a lot of Tank shots, just
he
parrying this
was,
shit,
bro. He
and he was
was,
in,
bro.
and he took Tank shots very well. You see the counter when Tank caught him with the left, he came back, boom, stumbled Tank a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right
You see
back.
Yeah.
how
Tank
Tank like,
took it,
That's
oh
and
it.
Tank
Yep.
had to
shit.
fall back because he
You
Yeah.
ain't never
seen
feel
that?
like.
Like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, can I
Yeah.
ask y'all this? Because because you guys are obviously more like me. I label myself as a novice. Like I like it. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm more into the big fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So um But like for me, what I was watching and like what I saw, and every time I watched Tank, I always said this. I said, "Yo, he's gonna be in. He like he could never fight a nigga like Floyd." And then when y'all was telling me Shakur, and I started to watch Shakur, and I'm like, "Yo, Shakur could beat him on points, b." Like you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So now when I'm looking, and he finally came in the ring, like you said, he couldn't drain this kid
because he was
because he
coming
moved
up.
up. He
Right.
moved up.
So
He
Lamont was
could
more
not.
comfortable.
Exactly.
He didn't have to burn. He could just put on the
That
extra
5 pounds,
just
and
5 pounds.
like as just fighting in the street, 5 pounds ain't shit, my nigga. Like if you 5 pounds
Hmm.
heavier than me, nigga, and we the same height and shit like that, that's a fair
Right.
fight. You get
Hmm.
what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Right.
and he probably walk around at 135. He just fight at
Or
130, give
probably
or
heavier
take.
than that. Or maybe
Or
No,
probably
one
heavier than
he
that,
forty.
right?
probably like
Probably
140, 150.
140,
He probably walk
140.
around.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? So for him, it's like, nigga, this I ain't gotta do nothing much. Actually, I
Hmm.
can I can eat a little more.
Right.
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
I can
And the
And
I
nigga
come
can
in
actually,
stronger. And come in
when he,
stronger.
when they did the
so
weigh-ins though, when they did the weigh-ins, he was 135 and Tank was at 133. Tank technically should have been the 130 pounder in this fight.
so I just wanted to piggyback off of what Kiki was saying when he was like he was confident. It was like he wasn't drained. He probably felt stronger because he could put that extra five on or just right at himself or a little better. Like you get what I'm saying, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just to piggyback off of that, man, I thought that kind of made a big difference. And I don't know if you guys think that's the case, but he definitely got to fight that nigga again.
Yeah,
No, he's
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
He's already
He's
making excuses.
yeah.
The post conferences. Are you going to give him another shot? It's a yes or no question. It's no If you saying
He's
if you're
not gonna
not
be my
direct with
next
it,
fight.
you're
Yeah.
not gonna fight him, bro.
He
Maybe
said yes,
somewhere
but he
down
want
the
to be my next
line,
fight.
not
That's what he
right
said.
You
now.
know what's so
Yeah.
funny? If he want to make money and be a draw, he got to fight him and put him away, and
Hmm.
that'll put him in that
Back
in the
to the
I
main,
echelon
agree.
that he
right,
thinks he's in.
right,
Yeah.
In that echelon he thinks he's in, he got to fight this nigga and put hhim and make it clear
and win
I'm the
Echelon.
better
convincingly. You're
fighter.
right,
You mean
right.
the
I'm the better
echelon?
fighter.
You
And
mean you
show
mean
people
the
that this dude is not even on my level. Even if he
And
come up
then
like, you know what, I didn't want to make no excuses. I was just having a rough training camp or something
mhm,
like that. He
whatever it
finna come. He
is,
whatever it
whatever it
is.
is.
all I know.
And then now, hold on, just so I say that now that next fight on whoever, like that Shakir or Hanley,
It'll sell
whatever it
more
is,
too.
that exactly. Now
It'll
that's when
sell
you
more
could get
too.
that 50, 60 million because it's
It'll
like,
sell
no,
more
you done
too.
proved some shit. Now
We didn't
let me
seen
see
what this
you do
nigga
it to
did.
this nigga. Like, you know what
We
I'm
didn't seen what
saying?
this nigga did in the ring with you. So it's going to sell more. Okay.
Yes,
Now the betting
yes.
odds are gonna be even crazier because you don't really know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly. So much money can be made off of that.
May,
Like, you get what I'm
why wouldn't
saying?
you
Like,
run it back? Why wouldn't you want to run it back?
And let the
so
Because
much
Saudis
people
money
know
pay
can
that
be
you
for
can.
it.
made off of that.
Because people who really know boxing know you lost. Okay, so they know you know it's possible this do the same fight. I think Roach would fight an even smarter fight. Okay, they robbed me. I'm not gonna let them do it to me again.
That's the
And Tank might
thing.
have that
Hmm.
Tank might have that mindset that I got to prove these niggas wrong. So that's gonna make them collide. That's gonna be a
Y-
good
Hmm.
fight.
you can
Hmm.
sell that. You can
Yes, you
sell
can.
that because he's not
Yes, you can.
afraid. Unlike these other niggas that's talking, he's
Hmm.
just really like, nah, nigga, like you seen it already.
Like
I
when he
said
I'm
told
all of this
familiar.
before the fight. I said all of this before the fight. The difference between him, other than the fact that he's familiar with Tank, he's not afraid. He's confident. He didn't look afraid not one time in none of the
Not
press
one
conference.
time.
And I
bro,
said it
not
to y'all.
bro.
And I
He
said it
said it.
prior to the. I said it prior
He
to this. I
said it.
said this week's the press conference prior to the fight. Fight week is going to determine how this fight is going to go. And he still looked with the same confidence that he knew he had a chance of beating Tank because he was familiar with him. And I said that he wasn't going to knock him out. Frank Martin, he knocked him out because he already was in Frank Martin's head. And you
Hey,
saw
yo,
and you saw and
yo.
you saw and you saw in the middle of the fight though, he did get into Lamont Roach
He and him,
head pause for a little bit because when he started chirping at him and shit. The nigga started getting off his game plan, started not using the jab. But by the time that seventh, eighth round came back around, he started getting back into his shit.
got
And his
right
pops
back
is a
in, got
damn
right
good
back in the
coach.
Nigga
fight.
corner talking to
Yeah,
him like, yo, what you doing?
mm,
Get back on your shit. What you doing? That means
yeah,
you
Yo,
got a
and
good team in your
you know
corner.
what's so funny? And they told him, I don't know if y'all remember that. They said, yo, listen, man. this ninth round, B. You go out and get this. We got this fight. But
Mhm.
basically, and you know what it was? They didn't give him the win, but they gave him the draw. That's how you know he definitely and like in the piggyback of what y'all saying, his corner was telling him the right
They ain't
thing.
want to
He
rob
went
him. They
out,
robbed him, but they
but
didn't take it.
they
They
ain't
didn't.
wanna.
They
And I'm
they ain't throw
glad they
that L
didn't
on
do
his
that.
record.
I'm
They
glad they
didn't
didn't do
rob
that,
him
bro.
in that way because they could rob you in different ways. Okay,
I'm
they
Mhm.
glad
didn't.
they
They
didn't do
robbed
that.
him enough to just say, you know what,
We gonna call
take
this
this
a
draw.
draw. And I'm
Right.
Yeah.
glad they didn't give him an L, bro, because he did
I'm
not
glad
deserve an L, bro.
he
He did not
didn't.
Yeah.
deserve an L for that
Yeah. He
fight.
didn't deserve an L for that fight. That would have been some real,
He
real
worked
whack
his
shit if they
ass
did
off. It
that.
would have been a protest.
Yeah.
They would have had to protest that.
Hmm.
Hmm
I would have asked for the same attorneys that fucking Devin Haney had. I ain't gonna lie, because Devin Haney, the only nigga I know that got his own
and
back,
got it,
got it
yeah.
back. Most
Got it
niggas
back.
don't even get that shit back. It's
Got
like,
it
nigga, you
back.
got robbed. Fuck
Well,
you.
the nigga
That's it.
tested positive.
Still,
That's why he was
Still.
gonna get that O back
still.
regardless.
Listen, we know
They was going
Margarito
to a
cheated,
no
nigga.
con.
We know he cheated against Cotto, nigga. They ain't say,
With
you
Yeah,
know
the
but
what,
with
they
the
let's
couldn't.
talk
joint,
about
They
the
they ain't get
situation.
that. They
but
ain't give none of
they
those
couldn't
back to
prove it
Kodo.
though.
None
They
of
could
those.
because they
Come
didn't catch him
on,
doing those fights.
come
You
on,
can't go
man.
Come
back and
on,
look at
man.
his hands unless you
These
got a
shits
time
was
machine before
But
laced.
you just
but
That's
got
why
but
caught.
they
Floyd
needed
said
to
I'm
they
sure
that.
they were. I'm not debating that. I'm
well
sure they
listen.
were laced, but
Well
there's nothing
listen.
you could
They
do
should have
about it.
interviewed Cotto after the second fight, the rematch, right? When he got his redemption and said, yo, was there any more pop in his punches in the first fight, the second? Cotto said his punches wasn't even the same, nigga. His punches wasn't even the same, nigga.
Yeah,
Cotto stood at the end of the fight. Cotto looked at that nigga like this. Come on, man.
Kodo beat the shit out that nigga, bro.
Yeah, he did, and he
Soon
deserved
as
it.
he and look,
And he
Kodo went
deserved it.
back and took that rematch.
Right,
Yeah. And that's another,
right,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you feel me? That's
right.
another thing. After he took that punishment, like, nah, fuck that, nigga. Like, I don't like
When he
that.
Mhm.
I want to,
when Shane Mosley and his team exposed him, it's like, yo, people be talking about the commission this, the commission that. There's no telling how many fucking fights Margarito had, and the commission initialed his gloves.
can I
That's
say this
Yeah.
too? To
crazy.
piggyback off of you, what about Pacquiao when he didn't want to do the Olympic shit with Floyd? And
Oh, we
Floyd was
already knew we
exposing
I
already
that.
was
knew.
about
Well, yo,
I was about to bring
boxing
up
was divided.
Pacquiao. I was
Boxing
gonna
was
bring up
divided, yo.
Pacquiao. I was gonna
Boxing
bring
was
up Pacquiao
divided.
before you get to that, Kiki, because I know you're gonna go off on the drug cheat shit. So I'm gonna give you more to go with. I wish Margarito had a fought Pacquiao before he got caught with the plaster in his
Why you
hands,
say that? That's fucked up. Why you
because
say that? It'd have been an
It'd
even
been
Pacquiao
an
playing
even
field.
fight,
it
right?
would have been an
Pacquiao on
even
that
fight.
shit. Pacquiao on that shit. He got
You
them
see
nice
what
gloves.
Pacquiao did to that nigga when the nigga
He
after
killed
that?
him.
Nigga,
He
he
killed
retired
that
him.
nigga. He
Nigga broke
killed
his
Yeah,
him.
orbital bone.
He
Pacquiao
killed
is
yeah,
the
that
one nigga
nigga.
that retired him.
He killed
yeah.
that nigga.
Pacquiao finished the job. Shea Mosley knocked his ass the fuck out. He caught him. Then
Shane
Cotto got
exposed
redemption.
him.
Pacquiao was the
Put
immortal.
that nigga out.
He
Put him
destroyed
out.
that nigga, bro.
Put him out. Put him
Finished.
out.
He
He
did.
Iced that
did.
Pacquiao
nigga.
did, B. Pacquiao did.
He iced that nigga, bro. Iced
Yo.
him,
I
bro.
give him that. But
But
that's why I'm
anyway,
go ahead.
I wanted
No,
to
go
hear
ahead.
what Kiki was going to say about the $300 million drug test.
I mean, we all know what I was gonna say, nigga. Well, listen, you already got L's on your fucking record. Why wouldn't you want to take $100 million blood test? Why
Who
wouldn't
wouldn't?
you? You
Who
already got
wouldn't?
losses on your fucking record, nigga. You ain't undefeated. Philip, nigga, we know where you come from. You come from Philippines. That ain't the richest goddamn country, nigga. Why wouldn't you want to take $100 million drug test? You had something to hide. And it's the same test that Floyd would have been subject to as well. Okay? We're both taking the test. We both. It ain't like you just taking it. Motherfucker say, yeah, I take the test. But yeah, but Pacquiao wants to know a cutoff. Nigga, you're cycling. What you want to know is not a random test if you know when they're going to stop testing you. So, you had a lot of
Everybody's
people, you had a lot of racists came out too, because a lot of racist ass people, oh, why this dude, they just want to see Floyd lose so bad and didn't want to see him on the playing field. Oh, let's just do the test that Nevada State Commission does, just fucking urine. No, fuck that. No, we are elite fighters. As a matter of fact, I'm going to
Hmm.
pay for it. Floyd's putting that shit in the contract. We're going to have USADA random test both of us. And I like when Bob Arum came out, oh, Floyd's not going to fight Shane Mosley. Remember that? He's not going to fight Shane Mosley. He would never fight Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley and Floyd fought. And and at the end of the fight, Shane Mosley said, yo, if you clean, take the test. I did it. We cleaned up the sport of boxing. It's looking
Hmm.
good for the sport of boxing. Why wouldn't you want to take a test if you know you clean? That's like you going for a job interview, right? And they telling you they're going to drug test you. Nigga, if you don't use drugs, nigga, you happy as hell. You know the job is yours. But if
Yeah,
you're a nigga that's on drugs, you be like, damn, what the fuck?
yeah,
You gonna be
that's a
stressing.
fact. That's a
You gonna
fact,
be
Key.
stressing.
And you know
You gonna be
what?
stressing.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that was the fight that we saw after that. And you know what? That was a good ass fight because that was the first time we seen Floyd hurt. Well, not the first. That's the first time we seen Money Made hurt. And and
Right.
and 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 he had to
Second
deal with that
round.
shit. He had to deal
Adversity.
with it.
Yup. Yup.
And we
Yup.
saw him deal with it and finish Shane after that. The way it was like,
Yes, he
after all of
did.
that, we
Yo.
knew he was the most elite. Like, all right, Shane, you
Yo.
caught me, nigga.
Oscar
Now
gave that
I'm gonna
nigga
get
his
on my
flowers after the fight. Oscar said, yo.
one.
Oscar was like, yo, I don't, yo. They were surprised that he handled. Remember, this is Shane Mosley that came fresh off his win against Antonio
Off
Margarito.
that, yeah,
Fresh.
B.
This ain't. He was high off that
Yo.
win, so his confidence was crazy. You
And
fighting
Mm-hmm.
and
dudes when their confidence is here. That's
and
different from
we
fighting a
never
person that's
seen
coming off a
Floyd get
loss
hit.
where his confidence is shot,
And I don't think we ever seen Money get hit that clean either. It was
bro.
clean, my nigga.
Never
Besides
saw him get
Chop
hit that
Chop
clean.
It
Corley
was
hurting him.
clean, bro.
Besides Chop Chop
Chop
hitting him
Chop
with that
Corley, yeah,
uppercut.
yeah,
Who?
he
You
hit him
Cha
ever
with
cha.
that
see him?
Who? Say
Chop
it
Chop
again.
Corley.
Chop
Chop Chop
Chop
Corley.
Corley, black ball
All
The
headed
right.
that
Marcus,
nigga.
the
All
Marcus
right.
Chop Chop
All right.
Corley
I got you. All
caught
right. All
Floyd
right.
with a crazy uppercut, hurt Floyd. Floyd recovered though, but the fight with him and Mosley, Shane hit that nigga twice. The
Twice in the
first
Yeah.
same
one,
round.
boom,
Couple
he
times.
held on to him,
He
and then
had
Floyd
Mm-hmm.
to.
tried to throw a check. He tried to hit him with a check with a check hook. Shane caught him again, boom, hit him right in his temple. Floyd's legs was gone, but he did the
Gone.
right thing. He held on. You understand what I'm
Get them
saying?
Yeah,
legs back. Get them
he
legs
Yo,
came
back.
back. He actually
went
won the
back to the
last minute,
corner.
and he hold on,
Went
hold
back.
on.
Yeah,
Not even that. He won the last minute and a half of that round that he
yeah, that's
got
what.
hurt
See?
in. He cleaned up that. He
See?
cleaned up in the middle of that round and came back and dominated to end the round.
Bro, when he went to that corner at the end of that second round, nigga looked up. He seen he got hurt. The motherfucker smiled. I think he was embarrassed because he felt like he should have got caught
He
with a
was like,
shot like
oh
that.
shit. Oh,
That
but you know what it
motherfucker
is?
came out that third round and so landslide.
But you know
Yeah,
what
it
it
was
is
over.
too? And that's a testament to what they say about Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd fought, and every time we seen Floyd get hurt, it was against who? Mostly them black fighters that black fighters tend to stay
The
away from
style, the style.
because the styles are similar, and we all know
Yes.
y'all been in the gym, and they stay away from them. It was who? Zab,
Yup.
Shane,
Chop
like
chop.
chop
Chop
chop,
chop
like
Corley.
the same type of like, and it's like,
I
but
don't agree with that.
you don't
What you
agree with
don't
it? All
agree?
right, tell
I
me
don't
What you
agree
all
with
right.
disagree
that.
with?
So tell me
I don't
what
agree
you.
with that because if that was the case, if he was trying to stay away from them, those fights would have been closer. I think the
No, I didn't
Spanish
say
niggas gave
Floyd
him.
was trying to stay.
No,
Huh?
he didn't
No,
say
that's not
that.
what
Okay,
I'm
He's saying
saying.
that
I'm talking about as
the
far as
African
the
American
fights.
boxing style, the styles
yeah,
are more
As
competitive.
as far
Like
as
when you
having
fighting
those
okay,
Hispanic
fights.
fighters, they come straight towards you. Like Mexican
yeah.
fighters, they have a style, they come straight towards you.
I was about to say
And
because
they
those are
are
the niggas
one
that Floyd
dimensional.
struggled with.
See, boxing, who? Floyd he ain't never struggled with no
He
He,
ain't
Mexicans.
struggle
What you
with the
talking about?
Mexicans.
Yeah, he did Castillo and Madonna. He struggled with, and them
First of
first
all, when he
fights.
fought Castillo, he said
Castillo's
remember he said
Puerto
his hand
Rican
was
or
fucked
Cuban or
up.
some shit.
No, he was Mexican.
Oh, all
Castillo was
right, all
Mexican.
right.
Yeah, he
I'm
So
used to
thinking
wear
about
the
when
somebody
he
else.
fought
Mexicans.
Yeah,
Castillo,
I'm
he was
Yeah,
thinking
saying that
about
his hand was messed up. Remember, he said he
yeah.
injured his hand. He fought Castillo with one hand, but he
Mm-hmm.
sealed the deal in a rematch and beat the shit out of him in a rematch. He gave him that. You understand what I'm saying? When he
no,
fought
no, got
Madonna,
it.
he
Yeah, got it.
okay.
What I was
Okay.
trying to, yeah, got it. What I was trying to say was, you know how they say Tank stays away from the black fighters, like the same way like
Yeah,
Shakira Haney
Yeah,
ain't
we were
fight,
saying that.
like, and it's like these niggas they all do it. That's why it was such a big thing when we seen Spence and Crawford fight. Cause it's like y'all
mm-hmm.
niggas is fighting everybody else but each other. And I
Right.
get it. I get it. Like,
It
you know
was
what I'm
the
saying? But
black
at
was
the
fighting
same
blacks
time,
in boxing.
yeah,
Elite
like you know what I'm
elite
saying?
black fighters aren't really fighting other black
Elite
fighters
black fighters.
because they fight
Mm-hmm.
in the Mexican style, which they're used to, and they come straight at you. They come straight forward, so you hit them niggas with everything in the kitchen
A
sink.
lot
And
of these niggas'
but
careers
though
start in
also
Mexico
also
anyway.
yeah, but also we also know those are your most dangerous fights. These are the guys that you've been sparring against with. They understand you and that, and we understand it's the
The
same
black
culture.
style, the black style,
Exactly.
the
So
hit
they're
and
not
not get
afraid
hit,
of you.
using the ring,
Their uncles are
thinking
telling you, fuck this
right.
nigga. It's the same
Old
shit. It's
school
pride.
mindset. They get that right,
Like it's the
right.
same shit. So it's like that's why I'm not gonna lie. For me, like far as money he made, those were his toughest fights. And I was glad he fought Zab to shut that shit up. Cause niggas like, but he ain't fight Zab. Remember, Zab was in it. And we
And
seen it.
Zab was southpaw. Remember they said he had
And
problems with southpaw.
bro,
Chop
Yeah,
chop
Zab
it
was
gave
was the
him
southpaw.
Southpaws.
Hurt him.
southpaw.
Chop chop
Like, you get
hurt
what
him.
I'm saying? Like, it's
Zab
taking those
officially knocked him down
challenges.
though. Zab officially knocked him down when Zab
He
put him with the
did.
hook
He
and his
did. He
glove
did.
touched
He
the
did with
canvas.
that glove. He
But
did. He
yeah,
did.
but they
He
didn't
did.
call it though.
He,
But
they didn't. But also, we also know he stopped him. So that didn't even
that's a
matter
fact.
neither.
He
So,
did stop him.
you know what I'm saying? So, but
Who,
also,
Zab?
like,
He didn't stop Zab.
No, Floyd,
Floyd
he beat
stopped
the shit
Zab,
out of
nigga.
Zab.
I
No,
mean,
no,
That
he
no,
ain't
was
it
a
wasn't
stopped.
the
No,
decision.
he
decision.
ain't
No, no, it
stopped.
wasn't
He
the
ain't
That it
stopped.
decision.
It
was
was
It
the
wasn't the
decision.
decision. He
decision.
didn't
It was
stop
He
decision. It
took
was
anything.
Zab
decision. It
hurt.
was decision. It was decision.
He took
It was
Zab hurt
decision.
though.
You're
He took
right.
his
You're
heart
right.
though.
But he was
Zab
about to
ended up
stop
low
him.
blowing him
My
and all that
nigga,
Nah,
shit
that
doing
nigga
sucker
if
shit.
he ain't low blow him,
Roger Mayweather took
they
his
would have
heart.
stopped it. They would have stopped it. They would have
Rest
stopped
in
it if
peace,
he ain't
Uncle
low blow him.
Roger.
Right.
Yeah, rest
Yeah,
in peace,
word,
Uncle
word. That's
Roger
a fact.
Mayweather.
But getting back to the main thing, right? Like, this is what the second or third time we seen him fight. This is actually, in my opinion, the first time we seen him fight an elite black fighter. Like, we saw him fight Frank Martin. Frank Martin was on the cusp, but this like Roach ain't
You
like
said
then he
three? You said
was
three?
it two? Was it two? Was it two? It's the second one.
He only fought one.
I'm including
Lamont
Roach. Oh,
Roach.
okay, okay, okay. Oh, so this is second. Oh, all right, yeah,
We're
that's what I'm
not counting.
saying. So
Yeah, we're not counting
we're not
Frank
counting
Martin
Frank
as an
Martin.
elite
Bullshit.
fighter.
You gotta
We're
count
not
that.
counting Frank.
That nigga name on his resume. You gotta stop that shit because I thought Frank was gonna put up a good fucking fight too.
But is
Okay.
Frank
All
Martin the
right.
elite fighter though?
He would listen. He fought all right. But
At the
when
time,
remember
was
when he
he?
fought
He was on the
Michelle
cusp,
Ali?
right?
He fought that dude Michelle Ali, the fake Ali nigga with the high top fade. He was supposed to be one of the most avoided fighters then. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and Frank Martin beat him. I thought Frank. You know, we always saying how Tank wasn't fighting black fighters. You know how we saying we talking about that just now.
Yeah.
Tank made this shit look easy, but at the same time, Tank he had Frank's heart because
Yeah,
they sparred in the past, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe Tank hurt that nigga in sparring, and Tank
Yeah.
had the video and he showed that nigga in the press conference. Look, remember I did this shit to
Yeah, I
you.
remember that. Yeah,
Remember I did this shit
I
to you,
remember that.
and
Mm-hmm.
he kind of brushed him off when he was when he was on the when Gully and Wallow was there. When they were sitting
Mm-hmm.
down talking about the fight. Like
Mm-hmm.
Tank was paying him no mind. I think Frank didn't have the confidence. He wasn't confident
Yeah.
at all. He
Mm-hmm.
took his heart. Like he's like, ain't no nigga that just start boxing at 15 gonna beat me. Nigga, you just learned. Nigga said, nigga, you from the suburbs, nigga. You ain't from where I'm from.
He damn
He was
sure
just
said that.
breaking him down like mentally.
Yeah.
He won
Mm-hmm.
the fight before Frank even got into the ring, man.
Yeah.
Lamont Roach, he was humble, nigga. We both from Maryland, yeah, nigga. We fought plenty of times in the amateur, nigga. I got your number. I know your style. I
Mm-hmm.
know your style, and I just find it strange how what I was saying. Did Calvin Ford he's not training him. He was the second in command in that fight. Barry
Yeah.
Hunter was the head trainer in Tank's fight when it's usually Calvin Ford. So I don't know
Yeah.
what that was about. I don't know if Calvin Ford feel like that style wasn't good for him, and he allowed Virgil Hunter to come in and train Tank for that style. Because
Mm-hmm.
you remember Calvin Ford was with Tank since the amateurs. And
Mm-hmm.
Lamont Roach style probably gave Tank a lot of problems, and Ford probably said, I went up against this kid in the amateurs plenty of times, and he had problems with that style. To me, it was almost like a pretty boy style. How Roach was just in a pocket with his shit sometime and
Yeah.
just using
but
a jab at will.
can I say this, and Gotti, and you a testament to this, because like I said, I'm a novice. But Gotti, what did I always say? And I think I said it to you too, Kiki. I feel like if he ever fought a nigga like Floyd, that's why I said Shakir, he would lose. I always, every time I fight, every time I watch Tank fight, I'm like, yo, bro, you take too many shots. If you took a shot from a nigga, and one thing about Floyd, they say he never had power. One thing, niggas never stalked him down.
He had
He had enough
respectable
power to
power. That
keep
nigga
niggas.
had
He
pop,
had enough
nigga.
power to keep niggas off of him. Where I seen him walk, nigga. He walked Cotto down.
He did.
And mind you, Cotto was a little smaller. He had a small but I don't give a
Nah,
fuck
Kodo
what
was
that
bigger
is.
than that nigga.
No, no,
Nah,
no, no,
but
no.
yo,
Big. I'm talking about, but
okay.
at the weight they fought, at the weight they fought. But he allowed Cotto to come in at like 150, 55, 50. Cotto came in
A
at what, like
comfortable weight
156.
class. He didn't make him come down at 145 like Pacquiao did, and
Cotto
told him to
came
make
in at
147.
156, 157 at that fight, bro.
The fight,
And
they
he
fought
wore
at
him
154.
down.
Yup, and he
He
probably
wore
came
him
in heavier
down.
too.
Oh
He
yeah, for
walked him
sure.
down, bro. Like, bro. So my thing is like that was my thing with Tank. I want to see that, bro. Like, I want to see like you too vulnerable for me. Like you take too many shots for me, and I feel like if you go and these are Mexican pause. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to do it like that, but these are like niggas who fight a forward style and not countering
One
you.
dimensional. They
They're
can't
not
switch it up.
countering you,
They don't know how to box. They have a one dimensional style where they come
and
straight forward,
they're not
aggressive
judging
style.
the same shit you doing. The way it's like by seventh round, yo, we all seen it. And you said it, got it by seventh round. Figure this nigga out.
You know what it is? Right.
By
And
seventh
he
round,
just
he
he
figured it
was able to
out.
block. He was able to block him out from all the shit he was talking to.
He
And
figured
y'all
it
think
He
that
out.
was
didn't
fucking
fuck
with
with
him
Tank
mentally for like
mentally?
2-3
Y'all
rounds.
think that didn't fuck with Tank mentally?
I
How he
think
was
Now it
so
throwing
did.
clean
because
shots and Roach was still there?
and he
You
because
don't think that would fuck with
like
somebody?
you said, Kenny, he catching all. Kiki, he catching all these shits on the
Catching the shot.
elbows and gloves,
Yes,
like
catching it. He
he
was fighting
catching
him in the
all of
pocket.
them
He
And
took the
in
fight
forever
the
to Tank.
and
He
every
stood
pocket.
right
and
there. Most
forever
niggas
clean
ain't going
punch.
back and forth with Tank. They're
Yeah,
not engaging with Tank. He
and for
was.
whatever clean
And
punch
like
Tank
you
landed,
said, he
he
was
was there to
landing.
counter.
Yeah, and like you said, when Tank landed, like Gotti, you said it. Like when Tank landed that other, he landed him with a clean shot, and instead of falling back, the nigga popped right back, boom,
With
with
a
a
Came
straight.
right
combination
back.
too.
He caught him.
With a
Boom. It was
combination. Yeah.
boom. Right.
Yeah.
And,
Like he
and
would
Tank
throw a
and Tank
combination with it.
stumbled. Tank stumbled.
Caught
He
him off
stumbled
Yeah.
in
balance. Not that
the
nigga
back.
off
Yeah, he caught
balance.
him off.
Knocked
Yeah,
him
he got
off
him off
balance.
balance.
And then he came back with the smile. Yeah, he
Yeah,
know.
nigga.
He know, nigga, we
Yeah,
ain't playing.
yeah.
We
What's
ain't
up?
Hmm.
playing.
What's
And
up?
then continue. To me, he was walking Tank down at one point down the fight too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, B. Like,
Hmm.
Nigga said when a bully
if
gets
Tank don't
bullied,
run his back, if Tank don't run his back, that's gonna say something to me.
he
Yeah.
he already said he not running it back.
See,
He
that
Not
already
the
says
next
something.
fight. Not the next fight, at least he
But
ain't the
said.
next.
why? But why?
Nah.
Like that's what like you want to make
He
money
You
and
gonna
you want
need
fight.
to.
that fight. If it's about your bag, you saying you want to retire, this, that. First of all, you ain't did enough in boxing to fucking retire, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fought no fucking body. You know what I'm
But
Mhm.
saying?
this
You think
is.
you
But
going?
this
He ain't
is.
going no fucking Hall of Fame. You need
But
a
this is.
dance partner.
But this
You
is
need
the
a
thing.
fucking
This
dance
is the
partner. You
thing.
don't have
This
a
is the
dance
thing.
partner.
This is the thing too. Let me say this, and maybe this has a part to do with it. Floyd always had real boxers in his corner. His uncle, his father, the way he couldn't pass by that shit, no matter what. You ain't gonna fight him? Why? You scared, nigga? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Floyd was competitive.
I
He
could
was
imagine, and Floyd is
competitive.
competitive,
Mhm.
and Floyd is
Very
competitive,
competitive. He
Mhm.
was calling
and this
out
is
in his
what I'm saying.
prime, mind you. Let me just say this: when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was knocking shit out. When he
Yeah, he
became Money
was
Mayweather, he would
before
retire a
he
lot
cracked
because
that
he had
hand.
hand problems. He had hand
Yeah,
problems, and even during
hmm
the hand problems, he had respectable pop. People wasn't just walking through his fucking shots;
he
they
did,
respected
yo.
his shit. Okay, man,
And that's
man.
my thing.
He was
No,
competitive. These fighters
no, but
were not
that's my thing.
competitive
That's
no
my
more,
thing.
man.
So my question to y'all is about. I mean, Floyd is competitive, but also I feel like he had that in him. But he also, like, within having that in you, you need niggas in your corner that's not gonna feed you the bullshit. And I felt like Roger and his father never fed him bullshit.
Hell no, Floyd.
No matter what his like, because he had real boxers with him. So
His
my thing
father
is,
was one of the best defensive
how y'all
fighters
feel
ever.
like. eh, 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 So
His father was one of the best fighters ever. His father even fought Sugar Ray Leonard, stepped in the ring with Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
had a
His
good fight
uncle
with
Mhm.
him.
Roger
Had a good
was a
fight with
great
Sugar
offensive
Ray.
fighter, and his uncle Roger, they used to call him the Mexican assassin, so he knew the Mexican style very well. That
So
straightforward style he knew very well until
so
he
let
ran into
me
Julio Cesar
so
Chavez and whooped his
yeah.
ass. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
So
Hey,
so
don't
Roger
my
was
forget.
question
Hold
to
also a
on.
y'all,
champion.
Don't
He was
forget
also
about
a
Uncle
champion.
Jeff. You can't forget about Uncle
Jeff
Jeff.
was
He's from
trash,
De La
man. I'm
Hoya.
sorry. Yeah, he was a fighter
so
too. He was a fighter too, but he was trash too.
so my
Mhm.
question to y'all is this. Like I think do y'all think a lot of this shit is because like remember he split away from Floyd and he wanted to do his own thing. Maybe it's just the shit that
I know what it was.
the new kid shit and you got these niggas in your corner feeding you shit in your head and now
I can
you
tell you
not
what it
getting
is.
the bag that you want to get and all of that. But that's because like in real eyes we see it, but like I don't think there's nobody in his corner telling him, nigga, you ain't beat nobody yet.
I could tell you what it was, right? I could tell you exactly what it is. When it comes down to all right, boxing is more of a business now, man. Floyd became a promoter. He had his one fighter. I believe when it came on a like on a professional level, when it came down to like fights being televised, he matched Tank with easy fights just to build his name up for promotion. You know what I'm saying? He's a promoter. But behind the scenes, they say, Sparring is where the real fights take place. So
Hmm.
Tank sparred guys like Shakur, Devin Haney, all them guys that we want to see him fight under the lights. They did that shit behind the scenes.
We all know that.
Mayweather
Yeah, we
gym
know
was
that.
more so
Yeah.
dog. It was dog. They
It was
call
a
it the
doghouse. It was a
doghouse. It was a
doghouse. It was a
doghouse.
doghouse. You come in,
So
you get
a
your
lot
work
of these
in. Come
niggas
in,
was
get your
coming in
work
there
in.
betting on fights and sparring and shit like that. So these niggas already fought behind the scenes. That's what I'm telling you, nigga. I cracked all these niggas. I don't give a fuck. I cracked it. Ask him. He said he cracked all of them. But behind the lights is what we really want to see these shits behind the lights. And that's the only thing is Floyd already know Tank cracked a lot of these niggas behind the lights. But so now it's about business now. It's about business and it's about Floyd, signing fighters and promoting their fighters. Remember, Pacquiao, when you look at fighters like Oscar De La Hoya, for example, his fighter was Canelo. Canelo got how many fucking wins Canelo got?
Yeah, that was yeah,
67
yeah,
60,
wins
yeah, yeah.
against
yeah.
who? It's about branding your fighter. Pacquiao have fighters. How many fucking wins Pacquiao got?
He
Against
had a
Yeah,
who?
lot too. He was up
yeah,
there
Come on,
too.
yeah.
it's about promoting your fighter and matching him with the right fights, building their confidence, and then you're matching them with the right fights. Like this is the reason why promotional companies have good matchmakers. They have
So can I ask you
matchmakers for
this?
a
Can I ask you
reason.
this? Can I ask you
Mhm.
this? Do you think Floyd personally, I think he did because I don't think we would have known him without. Do you think he did a good job promoting Javante, like to build his name rather?
Of course, but Javante wasn't loyal. He started talking shit about Floyd. He fucked his daughter, all
Okay.
kinds of shit.
Okay,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's a
Okay,
lot of
so for me,
animosity
I
between the two. Floyd, and wait,
yeah, yeah,
Floyd
yeah.
was, and let me say this: Tank didn't have discipline at the time. Floyd had moved Tank out of Maryland, had him set up
See?
in Las Vegas, had him
And
a
niggas
crib out there in
and
Las Vegas,
niggas don't
gave him a
respect the
car and all of that. Gave him a car and all that. Tank went back to Maryland. I heard he even sold the car that Floyd gave him.
mm.
So it was lack of discipline. They was trying to keep him away from AB. They didn't want him around AB no more because AB he was getting caught up with
He,
You
the hip
see what
hop
happened to
culture,
him?
he
the
burnt
drinking,
out.
Yeah.
popping the
He
pistol.
burnt
Right,
out,
it was
yeah.
over. So it was about them trying to place Tank, getting Tank
That's
out the hood and
another
trying to promote him
nigga.
good.
That's another
Yo,
nigga.
it's
AB
sad,
could have been
man.
good, man.
They was
I don't think
branding
he's
Cause
him
you
good.
know
as the
why?
next
Cause you know why?
Mayweather.
Cause you know
I
why?
never thought he
And
was that good.
hold on. No, 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 no. Oh, God, let me say this. Just as far as being good and having money and making fights, he had that it shit to where you wanted to see him get his ass kicked, or you wanted to
Right,
see
Yeah,
him
well,
right.
win,
yeah, in
or
that
You
you
gonna
wanted
aspect,
pay.
you
yeah,
would pay to see him get his
You
ass
gonna
kicked
pay.
or to
yeah, in
win.
that aspect, yeah.
Like
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like he
Once you
had
have
that
that
part of
factor,
him, bro.
you good for promotion. Once
You
you
feel
have that,
me?
you can sell. You
And
can
he
fucking
fucked that
sell.
up.
People
He
will pay to
fucked
see you
that
get your
up.
ass whipped, or people will pay to
He
see
still
you
got
win a
one
He
fight.
fight.
had
He
it.
got one fight. He still got one fight he can make money off of.
What fight
Floyd.
is that?
That's it.
Ro-
Floyd, but
Rolly
Floyd done.
Romero. Rolly
Rolly?
Romero.
He lost to fucking Blair Cobb,
Nah, I
man.
don't want to see it. He
That
he
His
the
can't he
last
press
can't make
fight
no
was
conference.
money.
Blair Cobb, man.
We
The
talking
press
about big
conference
money,
is going
Gotti.
to
We
sell
talking
the
about big
fight.
money. We talking about big money, Gotti. He not going off
Man,
for
that
Rolly.
press conference is going to go viral, bro, and people going to be entertained. They're going to want to see that
Rolly
fight.
done got smoked. Nah, he not. Nobody
Rolly
wants to
about
see
to
And
fight.
Rolly,
Rolly.
yo,
Rolly
they
about to
doing a
lose
good
to
job
Ryan
with Rolly because
Garcia.
Rolly been on a fucking listen, man. He ain't that fucking good, but they keep get him championship fights, man. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how they going above the commission. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they keep
He got a
allowing
good
Rolly in
agent.
these championship fights, nigga. Once you lose, you're supposed to get your ass in the back of the fucking line.
Yeah,
You
he in
understand
a
what I'm
good
saying?
circle. He in a good
Yo, I
circle.
He
mean,
got a good
Floyd,
agent.
Floyd, Floyd got
Yeah.
good pull
Mm-hmm.
them, man. I guess on top of that, Rolly sell to the promotion. We want to get a good fucking lab too. He's good,
Yeah,
but the nigga
that's
ain't
why I
winning.
said
Like,
that shit would be funny. Neither one of these niggas win. They'd be good undercard. They can't main event or be a co-main. Speaking of co-main, let's talk about the co-main before we get up out of here. The
right, right,
co-main,
Right.
right.
fucking
Rayo,
Gary Russell and versus
yo,
Rayo,
I was surprised he dogged. Well, he
Venezuela.
dogged him. He dogged him.
All
He
12 rounds,
dogged
clean
him.
sweep. There was no point.
Dogged him.
There was literally no point in the fight where I could say El Rayo got the best of him or was winning
I
the
was
Can I say
fight.
surprised.
this? Can I say
Yeah.
this? I just
What's
want to
up?
say, man, thank you. Shout out to Black History Month. And way to close that out.
Nigga
That's all.
stupid.
That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Way to close
Yo,
out
Nigga
Black
stupid.
History Month, Russell. Appreciate you for
Yo.
that, baby. You made me
And
feel
I'm glad.
proud,
I
baby.
like the Russell brothers, man. I like them. I remember, their father. They came up like like the Granny twins. Like their father brought them all up in the boxing. Remember, Gary
All their
Russell
names
Jr.
is
was that
Gary.
dude. Get right, and Gary Russell Jr., the one that's training Antoine right now, he was the
Yeah,
champion. I remember he lost to Loma, but yo, he was a good fucking fighter. He was
yeah.
knocking shit out. They said
Hmm.
the nigga popped on Bud one time too. He snuffed Bud and
Yo,
shit.
yo, is he in the tank camp? Cause I know the nigga from
No,
DC too. Nah. Oh,
no.
Nah, nah, nah.
The
Yeah,
brothers, the
nah, he
most of
ain't
the
in
time
they
when you
camp.
see them, they always together. They don't fuck with
Yeah,
mm.
nobody.
it's a gang of brothers that was
Yeah,
there. Even the fat
all them
ones
niggas
that
can
was there,
fight.
they was all the brothers.
All of them can fight.
Yeah.
That's like that family in the hood that all the brothers know how to fucking fight. All
Just
them niggas
like,
got
man,
hands. B. Matter of fact, didn't they get into it with Meek Mill and them one time? What fight was that? I think that was Rolly and Tank fight, right? When Meek Mills end up getting into it, and then you see Wallow jump in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, that was it.
Right,
Yep,
right,
yeah,
right.
yep,
yeah,
that
it's
was
like,
it.
and these
They
That
about
niggas,
was it.
that.
and when you boxing, yeah, that's a different. That's why Dane be trying to fight niggas all the time.
He be training with Birdo. He sparred with
No,
Birdo,
remember
Andre
Dane used to
Birdo.
be but he used to be like a boxer, like kind of semi-pro. Like he before he like Dane used to box for real, for real.
I know 50
Yeah.
got nice hands. 50 used to box. 50
You
got
see
nice
Pat
hands.
Poose on the speed bag?
Pat Poose used to box too. 50,
Yeah.
Pat Poose, Rick Ross looked horrible. Meek Mill looked horrible.
You see Jim
Like
He don't
Jones?
look like a fighting
Jim
nigga to me. I
Jones.
don't like them niggas don't look like niggas that fight. They just get the tool. Like you, like
Them niggas don't even look
oh
good
me
hitting the
personally.
bag.